Welcome back to another Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Day Zero build, everyone. I will say up front, if I have a bit of a lisp today, I had some crowns put in at the dentist, so I don't sound the best, but the show must go on. So today we've got Rocksteady, a fan favorite baddie from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and this dude is really gonna be something. He's a 6 hand size, 33 health character with Brute and Mutant, and the Earth and Fire symbols. He has an enhance your charge, fury, or slam attack gets plus 5 damage. That's a lot, but you do have to add the top card of your deck to your card pool face down. So ostensibly you're playing with at least double progressive difficulty with this guy. But that 5 damage could very well be worth it. And then he has a response at the end of your combat phase. If you have 6 or more cards in your card pool, flip one non-character card in your rival's stage. So this happens before you clear your cards from your card pool during the end phase. So this is even if you say play an attack, add a card to your card pool face down, and build 4 foundations, you still get to flip one non-character card in your rival stage. You can flip assets, you can flip backups, so goodbye 9 Titans throughout the ages, and you can really just mess with your rival's stage. So what does Rocksteady want to do? He wants to run someone over. He just wants to throw a lot of damage on all of his attacks and just beat you down. And we're going to start our attack line with Channel Energy. This is a 5-3, 5 high for 5 with a 3 high block, charge and slam. As a blitz, clear all other cards from your card pool. This attack gets plus 2 damage for each card cleared this way. You cannot play attacks for the rest of the turn. So this is kind of a core finisher for Rocksteady, because obviously with plus 5 on all of your attacks, your rival's going to be blocking a lot. So if you can play Channel Energy, even if you have to tap all the way out, and then clear 4 or more cards from your card pool, that's 8 plus damage. Then you can give it another 5 damage. So even with just Rocksteady, this is a 5 high for 10, not including all of the cards you clear from your card pool. This card is a beating, and I'm absolutely here for it. We also have Destructive Entrance, his own ultra rare. This is a 6-3, 6 mid for 6 with a 1 mid block. Deflect 3, Charge and Fury. Deflect 3 being a response in your hand that after the block step of an attack, you may add it to your card pool and give that attack minus 3 damage. As a blitz, you can give it plus 2 speed and plus 2 damage, so make it an 8 mid 8, and you add the top card of your deck to your card pool face down. So it's an 8 mid 8, you get a card face down, then you use Rocksteady, put another card face down, and it's an 8 mid 13. That's a lot of damage on one attack, so that is crazy. I hate how I sound, I'm sorry guys, but the show must go on. Next up, an even bigger beating, Besiege. This is a 3-3, 3 mid for 4 with a 1 mid block, charge and fury. Blitz, this attack can only be blocked by cards with a printed block modifier of 3 or greater. So with Rocksteady, this is a 3 mid 9. That's almost impossible for your rival to block if they've already blocked, say, like 2 other attacks, and they had to commit out for those attacks. And then, as a Deadlock Blitz, if your rival has at least 11 foundations, this attack gets an additional 4 damage. So this can become a 3 mid 13. Ridiculous for a 3 diff. Next we have Rabbit Kick, a 4-3, 3 high for 4 with a 2 mid block. Fury, Kick, Deadlock Stun 2, so another Deadlock ability that if your rival has at least 11 foundations, you can use this Stun ability, which Stun is an enhance that makes your rival commit 2 foundations. As an enhance, after this attack resolves, flip it. Kinda good for some things that we'll see later on, but enhance, clear 1 non-attack card from your card pool. This attack gets 1 speed and 2 damage. So this is a good way to use those face-down cards that you're going to be putting in with Rocksteady. So you can put a card in, make this a 3 high 9, and then clear that card to make it a 4 high 11. That is ridiculous stats. Like I said, Rocksteady is here to hurt people. We have Calorie Counter, a 6/3, 3 mid for 6 with a 2 low block, Fury and Punch. As a static, if the last attack this turn was blocked, this attack is -3 difficulty and +2 speed, so it becomes a 3 diff just like Besiege, but instead of a 3 mid 4, it's a 5 mid 6. So a 5 mid 11 with Rocksteady's ability. And as an enhanced, if this attack is blocked, gain 2 health and selectively flip a rival foundation, which is huge. And lastly, Roadhog, a 4/3, 4 low for 4 with a 1 low block, stun 1, Fury, and Slam. As a static, while you have a face down card in your card pool, it gets -1 difficulty. It becomes a 3 diff. So having these attacks that can become 3 difficulty when you're playing with this pseudo double progressive is really, really powerful. Excuse me. Onto our non-attack cards, we have our asset Titanstone Knuckles. This is a 3/5, 2 low block, deflect 3 unique vestige and weapon. As an enhance, we commit 1 foundation. Our attack gets +2 damage and gains stun 1. So we can force our rival to commit a foundation and we get more damage. As a response, we can commit Titanstone Knuckles. After this attack is blocked, destroy 1 rival asset and your rival flips a foundation. So we can get rid of our rival's assets and we can force them to flip their foundations. And this is offensive and defensive block. If we block, we can Titanstone Knuckles too. And as a Brawler or Brute enhance, we can commit Titanstone Knuckles to play its deflectability from our stage. So we are a Brute, so even if this is on our stage, if we need that extra -3 damage from the deflect, we can just commit Titanstone Knuckles as an enhance and then deflect from our stage. So it's just a little bit more of a let's get out of dodge, get out of jail free card. Next we have Barrier Shield, a 2/5, 2 high block ally action. As a static, it does not count towards progressive difficulty. Pretty good. As an enhance, we remove it, reduce this attack speed to 0. The next card you play this turn gains Breaker 2. So Breaker 2 is a response that says after you block with this attack, after you block an attack with this card, your rival's next check gets -2. Very powerful defense card here. We also have the enhance. Your rival cannot add cards to their hand during this attack due to their non-character effects. We don't normally need to worry about that. We're using this for the defense. And then for a backup, I thought it'd be fun to have Cammy Covert Chameleon. This is a 3/5, 3 stamina, 0 mid block, elusive, unique, and ally. Elusive being the new static keyword ability that says this backup cannot be attacked by your rival's first attack in a turn. As an enhance, we commit Cammy to give an attack +2 speed, and we get to flip 1 rival foundation. So one thing that Rocksteady lacks is speed. So to be able to give +2 speed and flip their best defensive foundation in maybe like our first enhance is really powerful. And then as a tenacious response, which means it's playable while Cammy is committed. After this backup is attacked, we make a check of 6, and if we pass, we get to flip and commit Cammy. So it aborts the attack, so the attack is wasted, and Cammy becomes a face-down foundation for us to use on our next turn. Onto our foundation cards, we have Dumbfounded. This is a 3/5 with a 3 mid block. As a static, it just says it ignores progressive difficulty. That's awesome. We can fill up our card pool and still play this on a 3. We can block with this with just a blank +3 difficulty block plus our rival's speed and not worry about all the cards in our card pool defensively. This is just an all-around really solid card. We have Hard-Headed, a 2/5 with a 3 low block, enhanced tenacious, flip, clear 1 face down card from your card pool. So this is a way to mitigate a lot of this progressive difficulty that we'll be giving ourselves. We have Heavy Feet, a 2/5, 3 mid block. As an enhance, if we have 3 or more cards in our card pool, this attack gets +1 or -1 damage. So a bit of speed hate, or a bit of damage hate, and a bit of damage pump, depending on what we need it for. We have Slow but Strong, a 2/5 with a 2 high block and deflect 2. As a response in our card pool, at the end of our combat phase, we get to add this card to our hand. And as an enhance, we can add this card from our stage to our card pool to give +2 or -2 damage. We have Go In Loud, a 2/5, 2 low block. First enhance, flip, this attack gets +2 speed. So during our attack, our first enhance has to be this ability if we want to use it. But like I said, Rocksteady really lacks speed, so just being able to flip for +2 speed is pretty good. We have Fervent Demeanor, a 1/5 with a 2 high block and the Fury keyword. First enhance, flip, your next Fury attack gets a -1 difficulty. So again, playing with our double progressive, reducing our difficulty is pretty impactful. We have Openly Doubting, a 1/5 with a 2 high block and the Fury keyword. As a response, we can flip it. After our attack is blocked, our next attack gets +2 speed or +2 damage. So we can give more speed to guarantee our attack hits, or if we know our attack's going to hit because it's really fast, or maybe it's a besiege, we can just stack on even more damage. We have Moment of Normalcy, a 2/5 with a 3 high block. Enhanced Commit, return this attack to its printed speed or damage. So we return it to its printed speed if we're going to block it, or if we're not going to block it, we can return it to printed damage and take less damage. We have Solo Pro's Ferocity. This is a Mirko Foundation, a 3/5 with a 1 high block. Enhance Commit 1 Foundation, your Fury or Kick attack gets +2 speed. So again, more speed boost. And as a form, we can flip it and commit it. If we have destroyed a foundation this turn, or if we have sacrificed a foundation this turn, our rival has to destroy one of their own foundations. We have Incubating, a 1/5 with a 3 low block. Enhance, remove 1 card from your discard pile. This attack gets -1 speed. So, just some pretty generic good speed hate. This is a really cool tech I like. He's Still Fighting. It's a 2/5 with a 2 low block. Enhance, remove. If you have 10 or less health, the next attack you try to play ignores progressive difficulty. So this is really great for channel energy, because you'd be playing it on a 5. And yeah, you'd have to be down at least 23 health, but with all of the deflect and all of the damage reduction that Rocksteady has access to, you can control that rate of descent pretty well, and then just chuck a He's Still Fighting to make channel energy like, I don't know, let's say you already have 5 or 6 cards in your card pool. You clear that, you clear those 6 cards because you've already played 3 attacks, play this on a 5, clear 6 cards, get 12 damage, put another card in my card pool, give it another 5 damage, and that's a 22 damage move. That's gonna end lives. That is such a powerful card. So that's why I really like He's Still Fighting. I don't think it sees enough play, and I think Rocksteady's the kind of character that could really make use of it. We have Forcing Surrender, a 1/5 with a 2 low block. Response flip, after you play a combo ability, your rival spends a momentum. We're not playing any combo cards. But enhance flip, clear 1 non-attack card from either player's card pool. So we can clear our face down cards just like with Hard-Headed, except this is a 1 diff instead of a 2 diff. So having 8 copies of flip, clear one of these extra progressive difficulty cards is really strong. And lastly, we have League Interview, a 2/6 with a 3 mid block. As our first form, so the first thing we do after we draw our hand for the turn, mill 2, your next check to play an attack gets +1. So this kind of helps guarantee that we don't have to commit as much at the start of our turn. And then response flip, after you make a check to play a block, that check gets +1. We're going to commit out a lot on our turn playing with this double progressive. So being able to check to play a block, flip this card for +1 to the check to block, and then commit it for another +1 to that check to block because we're committing it to pass the check, is really solid defense to just kind of help get us along a little bit. And that is Rocksteady Easily Angered. This dude, like I said, is gonna hurt people. This dude is absolutely gonna beast through. His whole plan is just to run through and tear you a new one. And I'm really interested to see what other people are going to come up with. I've already got some pseudo-competitive slash high competitive ideas knocking around in my head. This dude's great. This dude is really cool. I can't wait to see what other people come up with. If you enjoyed the video, even through my weird lisp, please give it a like. Subscribe if you haven't yet. It really helps the channel out a lot. And I just found out that if you follow me on Twitch, twitch.tv/UVS_Hermit_IX, I'll try to remember to put a link in the description. I am now a Twitch affiliate. I just got that email today, so something to celebrate when I do my live stream for my competitive builds for these characters. So thank you everyone who's following me on Twitch. And until the next time, take care, guys.